was a great last line right before we got to this crazy disaster. We are here with the one and only, the Try Guys. You've seen their videos online, BuzzFeed.
Boom.
All right, first of all, I just want to say that the average IQ just shot up having you guys here. You guys, you come off so intelligent. And really.
What? Thank you so much. And no one's ever said that to me
You seem to be pulling the lead. The last thing I want to say is, trying to tell a bunch of white guys apart, the three of you, it's very difficult. I'm glad that you wore glasses and that you're very tall.
Very big.
I'm just the other white guy.
And I know, well, and that's why I know, that's why I was saying Ben, but it's not, it's Ned.
Yeah, but it could also be like Kevin, like Randy,
Jacob.
Don't confuse us. It's already difficult enough to try to keep up with their names.
Let's find out the rest of their names.
You
Go
can
ahead.
remember me because my name's Ned and I like red. It's my favorite color. And I'm wearing red today.
Okay, good
It's
stuff.
Ned and Red. Dad, just call us all Todd and get it over.
And I want to get you in bed. Thank you.
Now let's get some.
Funnest job ever! I want to have that job.
Okay, wait. Oh, do you want it? Okay, fine. You're
Bye.
done. Get us
I'm a try girl now.
She's trying things. She's trying.
All right,
Bye,
let's
Felicia.
backtrack 30 seconds. I was trying to finish the introductions. Can you guys give us some self-introductions?
Yes, I'm Eugene. I'm the one no one confuses for a white person.
Exactly.
I hope not.
Right, hey.
Good hair. I like the hair.
I'm Zach. I'm the cute one.
I'm Ned. I'm the married one.
You're married.
Which is weird.
Wow. How long? How long have you been married?
4.5 years.
Wow.
And I'm Keith. I'm the perfect one.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Him and Hannah Montana, that's it. There it is.
You know, let me tell you something. You know, people come from a mile away. People expect you guys to be like have some humility, and I love that you guys completely turn around and show a little bit of bravado.
Yeah.
Is that because you guys have tried so many different things now that you have a certain amount of confidence just from the experiences you've had?
I think each video makes us a little more confident, but not in the beginning. You know, when you're about to swim with sharks, you're about to poop your pants.
What's the craziest thing you've done? Because I watched so many videos and I was just like amazed by them and it was really, really funny. But I'm like, what's the craziest thing you've done other than trying to deliver a baby?
Oh yeah. You know, that's one of the videos people definitely know us for the most. We did a whole motherhood series, and that climaxed with us doing a labor pain simulator where we attached electrodes to our bellies, shocked ourselves to simulate the first hour of labor, and it was painful. And we screamed like little babies.
And as you guys saw in the preview, our new show Squad Wars has even more sorts of crazy stuff. We're doing a UFC fighting like a professional wrestling thing. We're doing a Bollywood dance in Union Station.
We become cowboys, synchronized swimming, NASCAR pit crew. It's really wild. I think the craziest stuff from the Squad Wars show is actually professional wrestling, because we actually had to learn wrestling in a day, and the amount of falls you take and hits on your back, it was overwhelming.
People say it's fake, but it's real.
Don't you guys get exhausted? Like, what is, after shooting all of these stunts, aren't you guys just wiped out all the time?
Ibuprofen helps, yeah.
Okay.
Certainly, you get some good painkillers.
Dennis wants to caress you all, take care of you.
Put your feet up. Do you like white wine?
I do actually. I do like white wine because it doesn't stain my teeth. I want to know.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
When are you guys gonna try each other?
Oh, that's the 200th episode.
That's the anniversary special, probably.
Dennis, did you want to join?
Of course.
He is the expert, by the way. I mean, if you guys want to try that, he's gonna help.
I will say we've kissed in a number of different videos.
What?
There's been some lip
kissed
action.
me,
So.
Keith kissed me. Zach, you're
But there was no tongue action,
And then
right?
you were drag queens
Not on
also.
camera.
That was a lot of fun.
Just say, we've definitely seen each other's more than once.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. I
True
need to leave
camaraderie.
this group.
I appreciate that. That's camaraderie.
I guess so.
I'll say our first three videos involved nudity. Our third video was us recreating Kim Kardashian's infamous paper magazine butt photo. So, you know, we stayed late after work, we got champagne, and we rubbed each other down in oil. You do that, you become friends with people real
I
fast.
thought you were gonna say you recreated her sex tape.
What does your wife think of that?
You wish, Dennis.
my wife is very supportive, but it's hard.
Wow. Yeah. Now let me ask you guys two things: physical injuries and emotional traumas. Anybody experienced either or both of those? Wow.
Well, emotional traumas, as we said, we've all seen each other's dicks, so that's part of it.
It was more like an emotional high point.
Says the married one.
So I don't know if it's entirely because of Try Guys, but last year I had a hernia develop, and I kind of think that it was going to happen anyway. There's some that are hereditary, some that happen, but because we did so many, crazy, adventurous things like UFC fighting and American Ninja Warrior and some very high physical things.
And you ate like an alive octopus or
Yeah.
whatnot with the Asian food.
and
That
it's
probably
stabilizing
The
was
hernia
it.
could have been him trying to wriggle out of my body.
All right, guys, we're having too much fun. We're gonna have to go to commercials, but we're gonna come back, and no, there's more.
Can we keep
we're
talking?
gonna
Okay,
keep
commercial?
talking.
Okay,
well,
great.
yeah, but if you say anything cool during the commercial, you gotta repeat it just the way you said it on camera. I always say, save it for the camera, unless you can repeat. You guys are my favorite aspect of BuzzFeed. Love all your videos. Now, you guys are on staff at BuzzFeed, right? Not an independent contract. So I have a BuzzFeed question. Recently, BuzzFeed made news by reporting certain news, that whole dossier that had a British official or British spy or whoever, by the way, don't take you have to go out and read it because I always mess it up. And the whole peeing on the bed, Donald Trump.
The pee-pee papers.
The pee-pee papers. So what were people talking about at the office after that came out? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people in the media thought it was the right thing to do. Some people in the media are like, oh man, that's kind of risky. Is there a legal thing going on?
It was definitely mixed. It was certainly a very bizarre choice, or I think it was a brave choice by our news team. And you should know that we're under BuzzFeed Entertainment Group, and that's BuzzFeed News, and they're separate entities within BuzzFeed. However, the best thing that came out of that was Trump calling us a failing pile of garbage. And then the next day, or that day, we put a trash can on sale of a failing pile of garbage trash can, and we raised a ton of money and donated it all to
Journalists.
journalism
Thank you.
groups.
Awesome. Listen.
$25,000.
Freedom of
I
the
think.
press
Yeah.
is very important in this country, as is freedom of
Absolutely.
speech and all those things, so I applaud that. Now, going on, we decided to make our own troupe, okay? You guys are the Try Guys.
Squad, you know?
Yeah.
We have a little squad action.
You
It's a
guys,
vibe.
yeah.
It's your squad.
You guys are the Try Guys. We are, can we have this on rehash?
see it.
The 10th Friends.
Oh my God,
Wait a
those are
minute.
not my legs.
Why do my legs look white?
So basically, yeah.
These things are only
So do we have one for each person of
There
this,
must be
or
a
is it just...
shortage of Hispanic legs on the internet because they're only white.
People.
I'm confused.
Those are our legs.
Yeah,
That is true. I recognize those
Those are
jams
definitely
anyway.
on your legs.
Perfect.
All right, good. What do you guys think about that?
Stunning.
we love
If you can print it out for me, I
Well,
would like
actually,
to
we're
put
going to
it on
give you a
my
poster, and it's going to be signed by all of us.
Ah, yeah. All right.
Can we put your faces on our legs next?
Yeah,
And then we do a
but
whole...
not on the torso. It's just I want my face on your leg.
Perfect, that's better.
First time any of them ever had a
By the
jam.
way, no, hold
Who
on.
needs a torso anyway?
They want your legs.
Okay.
This guy's legs are classic. They're long, sultry, and hairy. It's
So
beautiful.
unexpected. Oh my god.
Oh, you know,
Thank you.
yeah, he's usually wearing shorts.
All right.
He's usually wearing shorts.
yeah,
Listen,
I'm
Bruno's
usually-
the only host on television that can host a show in shorts, but today he paid a lot of respect to you guys, and he
lot of
said, I'm
respect.
going to wear pants for these guys. They deserve it.
We would have preferred the opposite.
See, Bruno, you should have gone with your gut.
I can't win. I can't
All
win.
right, guys, now it's time for Follow and Follow.
La totalmente nueva y completamente rediseñada Honda CR-V 2017, con más tecnología que nunca y un nuevo interior mucho más espacioso y cómodo. La Honda CR-V es nuestro sueño hecho realidad.
Vivian, your Spanish is always awesome. So, on this game, we're going to give you two parties, two people, and you're going to tell us which one you're going to follow, which one you're going to unfollow. First up, Mariah Carey versus James Packer. In her most recent music video, Mariah Carey burned her wedding dress with her billionaire ex. Are we following Mariah Carey or James Packer?
Yo, not even a
Not even
question.
close. Follow Mariah
We're
Carey.
following Mariah.
Why?
Because she's Mariah.
Yeah.
Also, you don't want to be on Mariah's bad side.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that whole New Year's Eve?
She can do no wrong. That was certainly awkward, but she's still Mariah in my book.
I'm gonna go with Mariah because she is just a ball of entertainment, honey.
I would love to be able to burn something from my ex on a video that everybody's gonna be
Or your
watching.
ex.
So definitely
Wow, some
Mariah.
unsettled feelings here.
Ex-boyfriend. I've never
sorry.
been married, but you know, I can fantasize about things.
Yeah, I go for Mariah. Just James Packer seems like a terrible dude. I mean,
He's rich though.
awful.
That makes up for all the wrong.
That was her ex-husband?
Okay.
No, I think that's her new husband, isn't it? I think she was burned. The ex-husband
no morals,
was.
love it.
No, I'm getting confused. This is what happens when I gotta get on Twitter more. All right, next one. Salt Bae versus Cash Me Outside Girl. Have you guys seen the videos?
Of course.
Salt Bae was gaining traction as the years go by with that meme. Okay. He's been salting Leonardo DiCaprio's meats at restaurants. Now the Cash Me Outside troubled teen from Dr. Phil is trying to gain some ground. And who are we gonna follow?
Cash me outside.
There you go.
I can't follow her. She just punched somebody on an airplane. But you know, she's a bully. And I don't want to support her.
I like this guy. He stands up for his principles no matter what.
You know what it is? I think they're both hilarious. I love eating. So, you know, Salt Bae is going to bring me. He's going to bring me a delicious meal, and I think that's important. You know, you want someone who can feed you right.
I'm a fan of Salt Bae as well as nicely salted steaks. So I gotta follow Salt Bae. Although I do want that blanket.
Oh yeah, you do.
Can we hear your Catch Me Outside impression? Because you do it really well.
Yeah, no, I'm really good at it, guys. I'm really good.
Do it.
Catch me outside. How about that?
In case you didn't know if you were white or not, we just wanted to confirm
When
it
your
for you.
dad says something like,
Catch me outside. How about that? You wanna go outside right now? You wanna go outside?
Getting a little country.
Let's
I like
take
that.
this outside.
That's good. Now he's like a general.
oh no.
Gee.
I'm unfollowing Ned.
There you go. All right, last one. Stranger Things versus Westworld. Both seasons have ended, and we're starting to hear rumors of their returns. So which one are you gonna follow, and which one are you gonna unfollow?
Oh, you're struggling.
I know I'm
Ay,
gonna
caramba.
follow. Definitely Westworld. I love that series. It's crazy.
Westworld because they have naked people.
I love it.
We're
It's
naked
like
robots.
Yeah. Oh well, naked.
very naked
We're
ones.
relieved that Stranger Things doesn't have naked people. I'm gonna go. We love like Amblin nostalgia. I'm going with Stranger Things. I love those kids. They're awesome.
Leave we out of it, because I'm going Westworld. That show gripped me from the very beginning, and I couldn't look away. Can't wait for.
I'm also team Westworld. I love both shows.
No, I got your back. Those kids are adorable. I cannot hurt them. I cannot unfollow them. They're the best. They're the best.
You know, it takes it back to like those like mid '80s like fantasy movies. Remember like
Like the
It's
Goonies,
E.T., you know?
something like that.
well, and the one with the Navigator. What was it called?
Flight of the Navigator.
Every time I do an interview, all these facts and trivia that I have right before the show just blank out. That's the one.
How about that?
That was follow and follow.
Yes.
No,
All right, guys. We gotta wrap up the show, but we want to thank you guys for joining us today. And we-